Perfect, dude. Oh my god, that roll. That one's energy, isn't it?
It worked. Ah. Sammy, name something the human body has more than two of.
Hose.
Wait, no! I didn't see that one! No! I didn't see that one!
Let her show
Nice,
Oh,
nice,
no, Sammy.
nice try, Josh. Serves you right, and everyone who got eaten has been returned safely. Hooray! But I guess I'd better tell everyone not to scare old Tubba Blubba anymore. We used to love scaring Tubba Blubba night and day because he was such a coward. Oh well, we're not sorry for it. Sorry not sorry. Hashtag non-spawn. Scaring folks is what ghosts do, so boo of him. Have all that back. And then, of course, everyone's favorite Ojo, who laughs like that, Frieza, from Dragon Ball Z.
He does actually, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, he always goes, oh.
I never realized that.
Yeah, Frieza is definitely the ultimate Ojo, despite being a prince or a king or not a princess.
A tyrant.
It's a bad
Ooh.
strategy.
Gene, what the hell? How did you still get the boost? I hit you with the shell.
And I'm just saying, it could have been anyone. Did you?
I know. I'm doubting myself.
Sore
at this
wa
point.
dokana.
Baka.
Hey, you're stupid.
Baka.
That's a good one, actually. That's really good.
That was really good. Really good.
It's kimochi to see these misshaped blocks come together and make a solid shape. Yeah, exactly. And then it's even more satisfying, you know, over time learning the different ways that the blocks can fit together, seeing different formations that they can stick together, that they can. Oh my god! Yes! Oh, we did it! With the rank up, a B+ performance. Hell yes! I'm gonna take a picture of this. Woo! Okay, yeah, that's how it's done. Whew. Is this anything? Is this a mid-game DT? Have I ever done that before? Let's go. Once in a while, but I don't quick play enough to see it a lot. Nair 1 up smash the wolf, 1 sneak quit for no reason. It happens with the jokers, they expect to win. I guess so. It's just such a weird mindset to me. I don't know why you would ever be like that. Get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked, get wrecked. It's just hot. Get in that ass! And then, of course, everyone's favorite Ojo who laughs like that, Frieza, from Dragon Ball Z.
He does actually, yeah.
Yeah, he always goes, oh.
I never realized that.
Yeah, Frieza is definitely the ultimate Ojo, despite being a prince or a king or not a princess.
A tyrant.
All right, let's see who's the winner. Of course. Oh, Lynx too. Dang, number 1 and number 2 battling it out. Okay. Oh, look at top 10 pals. Good job all around, everybody. All right. So, do you like that I include myself by saying it's top 10 pals instead of congratulating Jeremy and Lynx on getting 1 and 2? Yep, all of us in the top 10. Exactly. Yeah, everyone is understanding how it works. And then it stopped again. Look at that. Is it my connection? Whoa! You all saw that in the same way that I saw it, right? There's something happening with the connection. It's like it's spiking. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you try to pull this one off. Let's see this evidence. All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon TCG GB. Hello, Leoval, Sushi, Charlie, Josh. A lot of people are here. Jeremy, Dream. Thought I saw Maz and Bear. Let's see. A lot happened. Yeah, Conniptions was here as well. Yeah, welcome everybody. Hope they're all having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Not awake yet, see you in 20 minutes maybe. Wow, Leoval's somnambulism is next level. Happy DST to all who celebrate. I'm not that excited because it means it'll be getting dark in about an hour and a half here, and that kind of sucks. But you know, whatever. We'll learn to deal. Everyone have a good weekend so far? I had some friends over last night. We watched Great British Bake Off, the new episode. Made some. I made us some salad and some rice and some salmon. I felt very fancy. I'm having some leftover salad right now. And I decided, since we already got the 8 badges, or I guess they're called master medals in this game, why not finish out the weekend by trying to take out the Elite Four? Or the equivalent of the Elite Four in this game. Now I know one of them has a deck that is fire-based. So we will have to change around our deck to be water-based for that one. But our deck should otherwise be okay for the other 3. And then, of course, there's a rival battle and all this other stuff. But, you know, it should be manageable. Also happy to report I was able to buy new pants today, which is a big deal. I do not buy pants very often. So that was exciting. Yes, Josh, the classic Pokemon formula. Are they gamer pants? They do have an elastic waistband, so does that make them gamer pants? I got some combination jogger chinos because I did buy Levi's, Eddie, and then I tried them on, and I was like, damn, these are not comfortable or flattering. So I returned them, and I was walking around JCPenney, and I saw your average mall department store, and yes, I'm a big boy. I don't hide it, and so it is not always the easiest thing to find, nice fitting, flattering pants. But these jogger chinos really called out to me. And I tried them on and I was like, these will do. And I can wear them for work and they're comfortable. So, yes. Just get jorts. It's too cold here for jorts. Well, no, I wear shorts all the time, but no thank you on the jorts. How many pairs of jorts do you own, Eddie? 5 pairs? I mean, let he who has not owned jorts cast the first stone. Like, I think it's ridiculous for anyone to say that like they've never owned or worn jorts. Like ever, please. Everyone's tried jorts. I just don't have any now. I think it's the thing that is more shocking to me was when Josh pointed out that he had never seen me wear pants before. Because I'm always wearing shorts when I'm in California. And because I made a comment about, I can't believe that you're wearing pants, it's so fucking hot in this warehouse at the TGC event. I remember I wanted jorts as a kid because John Cena wore them. Damn. How do you know? You didn't see him. Oh, Dasushi sniping the 1. I think it's going to be 3. Big 3. A boob shot from this angle, and front on. 3 different games. That's what I think. Bro, that's the same game. No. It's a trilogy, Josh. Game 1, game 2, game 3. Where are the tots? This is a salad, conniptions. I don't think that you're familiar with this. Should have known it would be a naughty pair. I had French toast for breakfast, though. Does that count? I made it myself. Not only am I eating garlic, I'm eating leftover salad from yesterday. I made me and my friends a fancy dinner. Moz, you should see my setup. Look at my Instagram story. I set up my dining table in front of my TV and everything. We watched Great British Bake Off. It was very sweet. You're telling me a French toasted this toast? Actually, Dasushi, Moz did some research a while ago, and I think we found out that French toast is from Belgium. Josh, you're reminding me of, I know that you've made that joke before, but you're reminding me of a very good joke from Space Ghost Coast to Coast, where Zorak is talking about, like, I just recently learned that there's a country named Hungary, and it's next to Turkey and Greece. How can you be hungry when you're next to Turkey and Greece? And it shows a map, and then on the bottom it says not geographically accurate. Internally laughing because I thought Dasushi was just calling Conniption's mother apropos of nothing. Saw the story, very clean setup. Thank you. All right, we are sufficiently fueled up. Let's check the deck. I think that'll do. All right. Here we go. What are you doing here? The Challenge Cup is over already. Too bad you couldn't enter. The prize belongs to me. Oh. I think I'm in the wrong place. Ronald had that anime pro tag haircut. He probably did. Probably about to run into him here again. I'm going to save out here because I don't remember. Here we go. Possessor of all 8 master medals, enter the dueling stage. However, you'll be unable to turn back. In that case, enter the dueling stage. Welcome to Pokemon Dome. I am Rod, leader of the Grandmasters, and this is Grandmaster Courtney, the Fire Queen. Grandmaster of Lightning, Thunder Steve. Grandmaster of Ice, Gentlemanly Jack. We are the 4 Grandmasters who guard the legendary Pokemon cards. If you can defeat all of us, then you will have earned the right to inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Johnsy, take your place at the table. Your first opponent will be Courtney. I, Courtney, the Fire Queen, shall be your first opponent. We shall see if you can take the heat. A 6 prizes match. Let's go to it. Now, this is going to be our hardest matchup because we have a grass-based deck. She's got a fire-based deck. This might be a tough one. But we do get to go first, which is a good sign. It means that we can immediately be on our bullshit and begin stalling. This is a top 10 situation. Dasushi knows exactly what's going on. Right. So her Growlithe just woke up. So at the Jigglypuff is an attack that guarantees that our opponent's Pokemon can fall asleep when we use her attack. She will have to flip heads in order for Growlithe to be able to make a move on her turn. So as long as we get that, as long as we win the coin flip, we're in good position. Growlithe also needs 2 energy to attack. So we're going to be using energy removal cards to try to remove her energy to stop her from being able to use large attacks. So between sleep and energy removal, we're going to try to control the flow of the game until we have our stronger attackers ready to go. This is the kind of turn that we're looking for, where Jigglypuff in the show used to make me mad as a kid. I always wondered why I didn't realize it naturally made people fall asleep. And I got so mad it would keep drawing on people. Learn your strength. I did like the episode where that Jigglypuff gets into a conflict with like a Clefairy that's actually from outer space. Begin having a double slap fight. That's what I remember from that episode. It's like how I got mad at the kids who denied Trix Bunny the tricks. Just let him have it. There's enough for everyone. What is the big deal? We're in a real bad position, folks. Courtney has evolved her Growlithe into an Arcanine, and it can deal 50 damage per turn. And our grass monsters take double damage from fire attacks. But we still have a way out. Iron Grip also has the ability to paralyze. We did not get the paralysis, so we're probably going to lose this one. We're going to have to try again. What is the big deal? It's up to them to be better. Now, this is true. It feels like that kind of teasing was just very common in, you know, 80s, 90s into early 2000 marketing campaigns. Tricks weren't even that good. They weren't. This much is true. This much we know to be true. We bricked very, very hard at the beginning of this game. This is no good. I've never even had them before. I just wanted justice as a small child. Damn. I mean, we can't even see tricks anymore as adults. You know how they used to be like fruit shaped? Now they're just like little balls. We don't have the magic anymore. I thought you meant we stopped perceiving the cereal altogether as an adult. Yeah, you know, like as kids, when we were younger, you know, the tricks all had the shapes of the different fruit or whatever. But now, as adults, when you look at tricks, it's all just little balls. On that topic, do you guys know what Magic Spoon is? Okay, I've heard Magic Spoon has been advertised to me on many podcasts, and they do sell it at the grocery store that's nearest to me, but I have not bought it yet because I don't understand how it works. How can a cereal be no carb? That doesn't make any sense to me. What's it made out of? That's another thing. I remember when they started advertising them as Trix Puffs, even then I was like, this is BS. It's supposed to be the same kind of cereal you enjoyed as kids, but since you're an adult, you can't have them, so we made this. Yeah, it's supposed to be like this cereal only has whatever number of carbs and there's protein in it too, so it's okay for adults to eat. But it's the same as regular cereal, just worse. So why the fuck would you just get the original cereal? That's my argument right now. I usually do not buy cereal, but I was I was at the grocery store this morning and I definitely got Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds, the best cereal on earth. Man, if I'm going for Lucky Charms, I'm not doing it because it's going to make me look like Ryan Reynolds. Can you imagine that? Man, if there was a cereal to eat that could also make me look like Ryan Reynolds, I might buy that. Damn, we got booted out. My friend's work got a shit ton of box of cinnamon. I'm going to assume CTC is Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms that they needed to get rid of. Dang, what a problem. That'll show up in the ending of Deadpool and Wolverine after enough bowls. Damn. That's the dream. You can get rid of Lucky Charms just by putting them in the garbage where they belong. Wow, Conniption's not a fan of Lucky Charms. They're always after me Lucky Charms. I don't need this anymore. Let's do... We're going to tweak the defensive power of the deck. Top 3 cereals: Honey Bunches of Oats, Frosted Mini Wheats, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Chocolate-based cereals, thumbs down. Huge thumbs down. Oreo O's, Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ah, I see. These are my sweet cereal choices. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios, all right. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Special K Fruit and Yogurt, Oreo O's. Frosted Mini Wheats, top tier. Thank you, Bear. I've never had Special K Fruit and Yogurt. I'm not a fan of chocolate-based cereal, so even Oreo O's, thumbs down for me. I was never a Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Krispies person. No, thank you. Raisin Bran Crunch, 2 thumbs up. Yeah, that's the one that's missing. I would even put that over Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Frosted Mini Wheats, Honey Bunches of Oats with almonds, Raisin Bran Crunch. Raisin Bran Crunch is the one. Fruit Loops, get the fucking basic ass. Eddie about to say like Fruit Loops, Corn Pops, like Apple Jacks. Okay, but Maz, Canadian Corn Pops are our United States tricks, and both are awful. No, I used to like corn. I used to like Maz. The reason that I know that is because my cousins from Vancouver would, whenever they would visit me and my family here, they would always be like, "Oh my gosh, can we get American Corn Pops because they're different?" And I didn't understand what they were talking about. But then one time I was staying with them and they got Corn Pops and they were American tricks. Like it's a brand switch thing. Yeah, it's a weird kind of thing. Elderly cereal. All right. Also, what are your bottom 3 cereal? I'll have to think about it a little bit. Magic Spoon. I haven't had Magic Spoon. I've never not enjoyed cereal till I had that. Cornflakes, Raisin Bran, and any other Grandma Bland cereal. If you don't like Raisin Bran Crunch or Raisin Bran, that's okay, but give Raisin Bran Crunch a try. It's like Honey Bunches. It's like Honey Bunches. My bottom tier cereal is Grape Nuts. Grape Nuts suck. Tastes like chewing on cardboard. It's awful. Kix. I don't know if I ever tried Kix. Conniptions doesn't like Mini Wheats? Oh no. Mini Wheats are so good. Holy shit. Wait, yes, I blocked the Grape Nuts experience from my mind. Grape Nuts, thumbs down. Grape Nuts are so gross. Literally tiny piece of cardboard with white people sugar. What? No. This is heresy. Well, it's a good thing I enjoy the cereals with Asian people sugar. I think it's also interesting to hear, like, I was not aware of this because I think my Captain Crunch is down there. I don't know if it's bottom 3, but it might be like bottom 5. You have to pass. In a very dangerous position. According to Agent, they're also dangerous to the roof of your mouth. I think that's a thing. We use that to swap in Moltres, which requires 4 energy to attack. That way that'll give us a little bit more time to get some damage going. This man must have an iron mouth how to eat those rock hard cereals. Either that or he already obliterated the roof of his mouth so many times it grew callous. Ugh. Right, now we only need to flip 1 heads in order to kill Moltres. Hell yeah. Way to go, Dasushi. Get those extra points. Oh, I thought we were going to perfect. Pincer, another good attacker. There's no kill like overkill. We get 20 damage for every heads that we flip. We flip 1 coin for every energy that we have, and we have 9. But we only needed to flip 3 heads to kill this Vulpix. We need 3 heads to kill this Growlithe and win the game. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, thank goodness. I lose, but that's no surprise seeing as far as you've come this far. Your next opponent is waiting for you. Very good, John Z. Your second opponent is Steve, Thunder Steve. I haven't had them in a while, but did Lucky Charms homogenize the marshmallows? I have no idea. I have not eaten. I think the last time that I had Lucky Charms, I was probably 8 years old. Blessedly, they allow you to alter your deck and save in between each round. You can also buy wholesale bags of just the cereal marshmallows or just the cereal shapes on like Amazon and stuff now. There's some sick fucks on Instagram that order like just the bag of marshmallows and eat the marshmallows with milk without any cereal. Those people are gross. Like, oh, that's too much. That's too much for me. Not you, Dasushi. If you've done that, that's okay. However, there was a short period of time where the Honey Bunches of Oats people this is in like the mid 2000s. They started selling just bunches. It was just like the granola that's in the Honey Bunches of Oats. And I do remember falling for that marketing and being like, ooh, like it's the best. It's the best delicious crunchy part of the cereal. And then I used to put it in like yogurt, and then I realized that I was just buying granola. All right, we got our Stallmon out there. Like, especially it was strategically placed at the checkout aisle at Target, which inspires last-minute impulse. A box of just the marshmallows at Target? I thought it was only a wholesale thing. Impulse purchases are always forgiven. Do I need the Kit Kat at the grocery aisle? No. Will I buy it every once in a while? Maybe. Oh, it wasn't a box. There was a small bag. A small bag is totally acceptable. Dasushi, I'm talking about... Hold on, everybody. I am talking about they will dead ass sell you a box this big of just the cereal marshmallows. Like a standard huge ass bag. Like a bag this big of the cereal marshmallows. And that is overwhelming to me. That's like a lot of cereal marshmallows. Thought you were going to get your bag of marshmallows? Eddie, I would never. Please. Shout out to the wholesale off-brand Fruit Loops that came in a bin. The ones that I like from that were their... This explains so much about me. The ones that I liked as a kid and that my parents would buy were the really, really big bags of Frosted Flakes because it would feed me for like a week or like a week and a half. Fruit Circuits. Fruit Circuit Fighter. If I want sugar, it's the off-brand wholesale Fruity Pebbles for me. Damn. All right, we're going to play the paralysis fight with this Electabuzz. We didn't get it, though. Damn. telling y'all, Raisin Bran Crunch though, give it another chance. Give it another chance. So today, right, I was picking up that and looking for pants to buy. And today must have been a really big day at the mall department store photography studio because there were so many families all dressed up, like getting pictures taken and stuff, and then they were like showing them on the preview monitors. It was very heartwarming. Both 3D Pebbles and Free Loops got mad artificial taste in them. It's like I'm licking the seats of a brand new car. Well, don't lick the seats of my car. Do you like my car? A very long time ago, I used to drive a Volkswagen Jetta. And people would tell me that the interior of my car smelled like crayons. Eventually, I also thought it used to smell like crayons, but I eventually got like too used to the smell and I couldn't sense it anymore. I later found out that it was because of like the chemical basically that they use to clean the interior of a car, of like Volkswagen cars. I don't think they use it anymore. But it was like the specific chemical that they used to clean the interior of Volkswagen cars. But it wasn't like harmful for humans, or at least that's what they say. But a lot of people would tell me like, oh, that's my favorite part. Like when I get to ride a car, we're going somewhere and I get to ride with you because the inside of your car smells so good. Gas, gas, gas. Exactly. I knew that would land. We are so far winning the paralysis battle, but he keeps healing off all the damage. It's no good. Alright, Electabuzz is now confused. Every turn that Electabuzz flips tails, they'll do 20 self-damage. And they don't get to do anything else for the turn, which is very excellent. Big moves being made in the paralysis battle. Unless, yeah, I changed over to confusion. By the way, were you successful in making an Asian-looking character in Monster Hunter? I uninstalled the demo. It was taking up too much room in my hard drive. I thought about doing that today, though. Like, maybe I'll reinstall it. But I was like, eh. It wasn't really on my agenda. Somebody made an infinite wealth Kiryu. I did see that on Twitter, and I was very impressed. Look just like him. Look just like him. Oh, thank goodness we got the Professor Oak. Professor Oak makes us discard our hand to draw 7 new cards. Sick. All right, we're going to go for it. So first of all, we're going to use Venusaur's ability to move one of Chansey's energy to Lickitung because I believe Lickitung has a 3 retreat cost, which is kind of a lot, but that's okay. I think my problem with Monster Hunter is that I expect it to play like Devil May Cry and it doesn't. That could be it. The flow is definitely different, right? Send out Venusaur. We can force them to send out Zapdos. And begin hammering away. I didn't know it did 100 damage. I thought it did 90. That was my mistake. It's okay. Did I just give them the game? Maybe. But now they have no energy. Basically set themselves back 4 turns. Zapdos is as good as dead. Now they have no energy. Me describing my friends as we get older. Oh. What's happening? Looks like they'll manage to knock out Lickitung here. It's okay, because we got Pinsir next up. We also got the paralysis here, and then next turn we can attach a double colorless energy to Pinsir and begin dealing 50 damage per shot. Which means that no matter what he sends out next, we'll be able to secure the kill. What's going on, Doc? Holy shit, it's a Pokemon card game. I know, right? Apropos of nothing. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. We're going to use Gust of Wind to bring out his Electabuzz that has the damage and the energy, and we're going to take it out using Guillotine. We are now ahead in energy and in damage output. But we should be okay. Selectabuzz has no energy. We have another attacker at the ready. I love how in Yu-Gi-Oh! They ban for life a card that draws 2 cards, and here in Pokemon they have a draw 7 cards is just a regular common, and you can have 4 of them in your deck. Of course, these days, the power of that card has been reduced. Now they use the supporter system, so those cards are more tempered. But you can still draw and search all kinds of things from your deck without much problem. Tearing through them now. We only need to knock out 1 more of their Pokemon, and they're sending out an energyless Eevee. Oh, we got super lucky and knocked out my Pinsir using his Zapdos' bullshit ability. But unfortunately for you, you got Executor up. All right, all of this energy plus 2 plus power means that we only need to flip 2 heads in order to win. Sure. You get 1 last turn. Aww. Big retreat. All right, this is our big move right here. We're gonna use computer search to discard Ivysaur and our other Executor to get Pokemon Breeder. Pokemon Breeder will allow us to skip Ivysaur and evolve all the way up to Venusaur. Venusaur's Pokemon Power allows us to move all of the grass energy from any of the other Mons onto Executor. Now we only need 2 heads to kill Zapdos and win the game out of 9. I don't remember who had this power, but I remember using a deck that transferred damage between Pokemon. That was Alakazam. So I had a fat Pokemon bench just to absorb the damage from the main active ones. You can take that farther, Doc. You can combine Alakazam's power with Venusaur, who can move the energy around, and then you can use Pokemon Center, which will heal all of the damage off of all of your Mons. But if it heals that Pokemon, it removes all of its energy. So you move around the damage and you move around the energy so that only Pokemon that are fully healthy have energy. And then everybody gets their damage healed for free. And then you can use Venusaur's ability to redistribute the energy where you need it to be again. You get a free entire team heal. Yeah. All right, we beat Thunder Steve. Next, it's Gentleman Jack. Again, thankfully they let us save. But I think we're going to keep the deck the same way. This guy leading with Chansey. Who are you, me? We tried to get the first turn sleep, but it didn't really work. That's okay. We'll continue to use energy removal to set Chansey or to set him back. Chansey was a Pokemon I used to bank damage. It was really fucked. Chansey has so much HP, and then it has an ability that allows it to just negate damage and effects per turn. So it can just sit there forever. The ultimate stall. But can you stall against this? How the fuck are you in the end already? I missed all the adventure. Well, I resumed a save where I already had 4 of the medals, but then I got the other 4 medals on Friday night. It didn't take very long. And so I decided to play through the ending of it today here. So very honestly, you didn't miss too much. Oh, okay, so this is the other classic if you're using Alakazam Doc. You scoop up on Chansey to bring Chansey back into his hand. Pokemon don't have damage when they're in the hand, so he healed off all of the damage instantly. Now his error is putting Seal out. The problem with Seal is that it has only 60 HP. Which means that with a plus power, we can kill it in 1 turn. Now this Articuno is dangerous. It's got very strong, inexpensive attacks. It's got a more powerful version of the paralyzing attack that Pinsir has. It can kill us in just 2 turns. Which means we're going to want to start prepping Executor for coming in. And in this situation, I think what we'll do is we'll use Guillotine. Now, I like the RNG. We'll try to paralyze it. So you see if we can add on some extra damage before we have to switch in Executor. Our gamble pays off. And Articuno wasn't able to attack last round and is now within guillotine range. Lapras, dangerous again. once again within guillotine range. The thing that this era of the TCG was known for is big basic Pokemon that have at least 70 HP. 70 HP was an important threshold because most basic Pokemon could do either 20 or 30 damage, but having the 70 ensured that you would usually be able to get at least one extra turn than you might expect, because you'd either be doing 20, 20, 20, or even 30, 30 was not enough to kill a Pokemon with 70 HP. Yeah, three hit rule. It matters a little bit less now that Pinsir can do 50 damage per turn. But if you had any Pokemon that could exceed that, that's where it started becoming a much bigger deal. In this case, we don't have a plus power in our hand. So in that case, I went for the paralysis because if we got the paralysis, we would have been able to kill Seal all by ourselves. Just doing 50 damage wouldn't matter because Seal can kill us back with one attack. That's okay. We've got Executor on the field. This is the big killer. Executor can flip one coin for every energy we've got on it. And does 20 damage per heads. We only need 2. We got it. We got lucky there. Confusion would have made this very difficult. How come I wasn't here to watch you face some Freako AI Geodude landing 12 heads in a row? It's called Hell on Earth. I'm going to use Gust of Wind to bring in a weak basic like Ditto onto the field. Oak to draw. Look at this. Executor gets 2 more. And then next turn we can evolve into Venusaur. For a little bit of insurance, we'll play plus power. Now Executor again only needs to flip 2 heads to get the kill. We got it. There are probably some really insane Taz runs that use Geodude to win every single game. Although they probably also manipulate it so that like the opposing player only has 1 Pokemon. Of course, they put out Chansey last. The Iron Wall. But can she survive this? Watch him you scoop up again after this. I'll be so mad. That's not a lot of damage. This is 60 damage. Halfway there. Ah, of course. No confusion. We got very lucky there again. Add another coin flip. This is a Josh deck through and through. Remember using a low damage poison deck and I almost cried facing Chansey. Ugh. Bad situation. We got it. A water stall deck. Very interesting. Spectacular dueling. Rod will be your next opponent. Have you seen anything from the modern, like the current era TCG, Doc? The kind of the power creep over the last 30 years has been real incredible. The whole burn energy to attack once was just confusing. I think now there are so many abilities that you can use to basically guarantee that energy is coming into your hand that like decks like that are much more efficient now. Just a second. I will link you to a current era Charizard. This is a Charizard that is in the starter deck that they will give you in the current online Pokemon trading card game client. So this Charizard, not only will you notice that it has 330 HP, which is wild. When you evolve it, you can get 3 fire energy from your deck immediately and attach it to any of your Pokemon. So you can attach it to Charizard and whoever's coming after Charizard. It only takes 2 fire energy to deal, at minimum, 180 damage, and it does 30 more damage for every prize that your opponent has already gotten. The power creep in Pokemon is wild. You know how we were talking about the 70 HP rule earlier, like the 3-hit rule? Now the rule is closer to can your Pokemon survive a 110 damage hit instead of a on like turn 2. Like that's the amount of power that cards have now. All right, here we go. You can tell Rod means business because he can't see out of one of his eyes. It's probably backwards. It's okay, we got to live with it. Yeah, this'll do. So we swapped out his Kangaskhan for his Magikarp. This isn't the ideal play, but we will be able to kill Magikarp right off the bat. So no Gyarados for that guy. He now can draw a card per turn, which is a bit of a pain. I had a Kangaskhan when I still collected Pokemon cards. It was definitely my stall card of choice. Interested to see what the RNG does with just having 2 Kangaskhan on the field. Continue denying them energy. No fuel, no moves. We don't need to do it this turn because we still secured the kill. But I'll bet they'll send out their next Kangaskhan again on this next turn. Oh no, they went for Dratini. An interesting choice. We don't want to evolve yet because we don't have the right energy. We don't have 4 grass energy on the field yet, so we can't use Venusaur's attack. We're going to have to be patient. It's okay. There's no offensive threat on their side of the field. We can continue to do 30 damage and do quite well.